Manchester United 2, Newcastle 0, Carabao Cup champions. DJ, what do you think of that performance, man?
It wasn't the best performance. I expected to see a little bit better. But look, at the end of the day, cup games, one-off games, knockout football and all of that such, we needed the win today. It was probably the first big test of this whole Ten Hag tenure, and we passed it. Second half performances, as always, I think the substitutions helped. That's been the story of Ten Hag so far this season. Sabitzer came in, made an impact. Wan-Bissaka came in, made an impact. But Casemiro, when you need your leaders to step up, he is probably the biggest leader on the pitch at the moment. He's won it all, him and Varane. And, he begins to score him with a madness, like a mad header. And then it's Rashford, He didn't look the best today, but look, he did his thing. He came through. Looks like he's carrying a bit of an injury there. It wasn't 100%, but look, it was enough to see us through.
Talked about Casemiro, obviously, big time player.
Yeah.
I think. What do you make of the spine of Casemiro, Varane, Martinez? How important are they for Manchester United to win trophies?
Yeah, I spoke about it a couple of weeks ago in one of my fan views. I think, for the first time since we had Rio and Vidic, we have a defensive pairing that are strong and complement each other. They're both on their A game. They're both still... Varane, for me, still looks like he's in his prime. He's playing in one of the most competitive leagues. And yeah, he's had his injury woes before, but he's fit now, and he's got a partner that has got his back. They both have each other's back. And then in front of them, they have Casemiro, who's the best defensive midfielder in world football at the moment. And with that sort of triangle there, it can only lead us, it builds us to go forward. And that's why our attacking players can attack so intensely and get goals and do a lot of creative play, because you have that triple threat, that trio there, just keeping and anchoring the team. So honestly, that little trio there is probably the best in world football at the moment in terms of being in the team.
I think a player that quietly had a good game today was Luke Shaw.
Of course, yeah.
Got an assist. Yeah. How well do you think he's really come back? It seems like he flourishes whenever there's competition for his left-back spot. How do you think of his performance?
Hey, and you know what? I think Luke Shaw is very similar to Marcus Rashford in a sense of, they've both had sort of stumbling blocks within their careers. But mentally, you can see he's in a better place. Physically, he looks like he's in a better place. And these performances have been really consistent over the last few weeks and months for Manchester United, not just at left back, but at left centre back as well. It's like he's got two careers in one team. But this is the thing with Luke, he is now one of the leaders of the team. Definitely one of the leaders of the team, and we can see his quality and especially when he was younger, we always spoke about sort of his potential. I think he's actually fulfilling some of that potential now. He's starting to put the ball into the box a lot more. A few seasons ago, I think under Mourinho, he wasn't even doing that. The ball was never going in the box from Luke Shaw. So big improvements from him. He's one of the leaders of this team now, and legit, he's probably one of the best in his position in the world at the moment.
About Weghorst. Talk to me about the horse. Talk to me about Weghorst today.
Yeah, man, Wout Weghorst, he's had a bit of stick. For me, I'll be honest when I say this. Look, the man is a try-hard. He tries so hard for this team, and that's what us United fans want. We want our players to have a bit of effort, and he definitely has that in his locker. He's non-stop running, especially from a number 9. I probably can't remember a number 9 that runs as much as him, which is a bit crazy, but he non-stop running. You can tell he really wants to be here. Whether he'll be here or not, that's not up to us. But for the time being, he's a welcome addition to the team. And I just love his enthusiasm, man. And, I think the most you can ask for your players is to try hard. And he looks like he tries to give 10 out of 10 every game.
Rashford scores a goal. Yeah. I think that takes him to 25 goals.
Yeah,
all competitions this season. He's on track for 30. Yeah. What do you make of the season he's having? And just to score in a final in a season that he's been playing well for Manchester United. Yeah,
for me, Marcus Rashford is the most lethal finisher at the moment in world football at the moment. We can talk about the Mbappes of this world, great, but no one is as in form as him. And he's just deadly once he gets put through, I think that Bruno-Rashford partnership is flourishing now. It's something that we're seeing on a regular basis. The only thing is, I don't think he can do it by himself. He looked a bit jaded at the end, a bit injured at the end, and we've got to look after him, man. He's our prize jewel. But Marcus Rashford, for me, right now, is probably best forward in the world at the moment.
Man of the match?
Wow, man of the match. I originally gave it to Aaron Wan-Bissaka on the show, just because I thought that he made a massive impact coming in and he shut down St. Maximin. But when I'm really thinking about it, it's got to either be out of Varane and Martinez, because Martinez was in the walls today. He nearly got his head kicked off. He hit his head, and he's still getting up and he's still carrying on and playing on. So I'll probably give it to Martinez.
2-0 Manchester United, Carabao Cup champs.